last week.
All right, we've just arrived here in Port Douglas.
We are going up into the Atherton Tablelands.
In this episode, we continue our short road trips from Cairns.
Just going up Kirrama Range road down. All right, we've just pulled up here at our Blencoe Falls campground. Today we're going to another really cool spot. We're going to go to Undara, which has heaps of old volcanic formations. I'm Matt, and this is Holly. We've been exploring and travelling around Australia in our old Toyotas for the past 3 years, going to some incredible locations. Subscribe to join our adventures. Just going up Kirrama Range road down. It's a very unexpected, really windy little dirt track, not a track, road, heading up the ranges here, up the Kirrama Range. And yeah, it's a pretty fun little track, so keen to see where it leads us. Alright, we've just pulled up here at our Blencoe Falls campground, just drove over the Kirrama Range on Kirrama Range Road. Awesome drive, really nice winding road up the mountain, some really nice sights to see along the way. This campground is absolutely unreal. Check it out. Car, river, flowing water, the temperature's beautiful at the moment, nice and cool. You get the fire going. Grass, big fan of grass at a campground, so it's got everything you could want. So we're going to be here for 2 nights. We're going to check out Blencoe Falls tomorrow and just sit down and enjoy ourselves and just have a nice camp. We'll get set up.
someone pooped on the tea towel.
That's
so
everywhere.
annoying. I know.
Everywhere. Why right on what we clean with?
That is so annoying.
I don't know what it was.
Possum?
Yeah. Morning.
Good morning.
So, we had a really good sleep last night. Beautiful temperature, really nice spot. What are we doing today? We're going for a bushwalk.
Yes.
And we're going to go check out Blencoe Falls.
Yep.
Not sure how far it is, so
We're going to
we'll
go.
get back to you with that.
Pretty sure you can drive there, but because we have camp set up, we're going to just try and walk it.
Yeah, we got the whole day, so might as well go for a walk.
And there's another, I think it's called the Wet Tropics Great Walk around here as well that we'll try and do a bit of as well. So, a bit of hiking.
Let's do it.
Just arrived at Blencoe Falls, and I don't really know what I was expecting, but not this.
It's epic. It's like,
It is huge.
it's huge. It's honestly the most spectacular waterfall we've seen, I reckon, in Queensland so far.
Probably even in Australia.
In Australia.
It is massive.
It's like a triple tier waterfall, and each one is huge.
Yeah.
Well worth the walk.
Yeah. So you can actually drive up to this spot as well. We just decided to do the walk just so we didn't have to pack up camp. Yeah. But it's
Unreal. If you're here, check it out.
Yeah.
Really, really good camp so far.
Yeah.
Nice camp spot,
Yeah.
nice area, beautiful weather, like nice and cool, good like camping weather, and really cool waterfalls nearby. So
Yeah.
it's ticked a lot of boxes.
Good morning.
Morning. Well, we've just packed up
Yeah.
here at our Blencoe Falls campground. Amazing.
Yeah, definitely
had
one
the
of
best.
one of our favourite camp spots we've probably had around Australia.
Yeah, I was actually, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favourite camp spots we've had around Australia.
Yeah.
It's just got everything you want. It's just so beautiful, so picturesque. You've got the river, you can have fire. Got a really good walk nearby the
Yeah.
waterfalls. It's got nice grass. It's
And
got
another
everything you
thing
want.
as well is you don't feel like you're in tropical North Queensland. We could be back home where we're from, down in the snowy valleys, and
Yeah.
it would fit in. So
Yep.
yeah, it's really
Yeah,
nice.
really nice bushy sort of scrubland, and just it's really beautiful. And it's very different to just what's down the road. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of variety in the area, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So today we're going to another really cool spot. We're going to go to Undara, which has heaps of old volcanic formations, lava tubes and things like that. So yeah, really excited for that. And it's a 2.5 hour drive?
Yeah, about that. Yeah,
About that.
from here.
So it'll probably take us 3.5.
Yeah.
So we'll get going. All right, we've just arrived here at Undara. So we're actually going to be staying in a restored railway carriage. So they've been
Yeah.
converted into rooms. So that's pretty cool. But before we do that, we are going on a tour.
Yeah.
So around here there's all these old lava tubes and volcanic formations. So I think that's what we're going to be doing this arvo. And then
Yeah.
we'll probably go to a crater for sunset, which is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Bit different, but yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
excited. We've been looking forward to coming out here for a while.
Yeah, it's really different. It's sort of it's not far away from the Daintree and all
And
that.
Cairns, you're probably like only 2.5, 3 hours away from Cairns.
Yeah,
And you come out here and the climate is completely different. You're now in
Yeah.
Australian bush rather than wet tropics, and it's hot. It's a lot hotter out here.
yeah, it's hot. It's warm. Might go for a swim later. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get to it. So we are in a train carriage. This is our accommodation for the night.
Yeah.
Very quaint. How old are they?
But they were put on the property here in the 90s because there was only a lease on the property for the national park. Now that's changed, but now they've turned, in the 90s they turned it into this pretty cool accommodation. And
So yeah, because it was lease land, they couldn't have permanent dwellings, so they had the carriages here. Which is sort of movable without a train track. Anyway, interesting, but yeah, one way to get around it. But now they're just here, and they're sort of an iconic part of the whole experience. And it's really cool up in the main area where you eat. They've got the old booths from the train and everything, and yeah, so we'll film that later and show you guys when we go up for dinner.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow morning we're booked in for a bush brekkie, which is something they do here, which sounds very nice. And we're going to be doing sunset at a crater and sunrise at another lookout.
Yeah. So
We should get some good footage. Alright, so we've just finished dinner. We had macadamia and crusted barramundi, beautiful, and we also had a chicken schnitzel. Well, I had a chicken schnitzel because I just felt like a chicken schnitzel, nice and basic. Right here we have chocolate lava mud cake, Undara lava mud cake, and a crumble. Pretty sure it was apple, mango, and coconut. Anyway, we got it, so I'm gonna smash it. Let's do it. Well, another sunrise to tick off. What the?
Sunrise.
I don't know. Another sunrise. Made a meal of that. Yeah, really beautiful, just up in the bluff here near Undara Lodge. Now we are going down to have bush breakfast, which is a thing here, which I'm pretty sure they just do brekkie in the bush. In a campsite, so pretty much just what we do every morning. No, I'm sure it'll be lovely. We'll go have a look.
Alright, so that wraps up our 7 days touring around tropical North Queensland.
Yeah, doing our short drives from Cairns.
Yep.
So if you fly into Cairns or if you drive in, there is so many awesome options so close by. Short road trips that you can do in a day or a couple of days.
Yeah.
And a lot of variety as well. It's one thing I didn't expect. I just sort of
Yeah.
thought, when you think of tropical North Queensland, you just think beach, tropics, Great
Yep.
Barrier Reef, all that kind of thing. But I mean, there's the Tablelands, which
Yep.
is sort of like a cool, temperate climate. And then you got out here at Undara, which is dry savanna.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's just so much to see. And yeah, it's really, really enjoyable. And you know us, like, you know, we enjoy the journey as much as the destination. So the drives are fantastic.
Yeah.
So we had a really, really good time and we would highly recommend it.
Yes, definitely.
Well, now might start heading south.
Yeah, we don't really have a plan, so we're just gonna wing it.
Yep. Anyway, we'll take you
us.
along for the journey anyway.
Yeah.
As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here or haven't already. It really helps us out. Next week, we start heading south. We visit Babinda Boulders before heading to Mackay and then towards Fraser Island.